Hello and welcome to AFK here on the Loading Ready Run Mega Entertainment Network. Tonight we are here to play Crokinole. I am, of course, your Auntie Linda, who eats all her meals at the casino because they bring her as many Diet Cokes as she wants. And of course,
That's so vivid.
I'm a writer. Of course.
You need to be chain smoking the entire time you're doing this.
Give
Like
me
just
Kids,
just
but
putting a Demarie King to your lips, and it just goes like the fuse into Wile E. Coyote.
Let me tell you about your Uncle Stanley and why we're not together anymore. Anyhow, what tonight Linda will be playing with? Ian!
I would happily accept a handful of warm quarters from your pocket and not the nickels that you have in a giant cup next to the slots.
Ooh, Cameron!
Linda is my mother's name.
And Alex.
Yes, in an alternate timeline, Linda taught me to drink.
Ooh!
Yeah, no, Linda lets you smoke weed when you would party at her place as a teenager.
Oh yeah. Linda would always let like a bunch of like 17-year-olds hang out in her basement without asking too many questions.
I just have this weird, like, dimensional look of, you know, like, your mom coming to pick you up, and you're just, like, on the sofa, like, 10 guy, or like, 10 kid. It's like,
Yeah.
Linda,
are you high?
Linda
No.
to me is my air pistol co-shooter who actually made the Olympic team 8 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before air pistol was cool.
I don't think that I know any Lindas, although I've seen Cameron's mother, I think twice, and complimented her both times on her son's fine manners.
That would have pleased her.
Yeah.
I am so glad. And now, let's please the people who are in charge of this stream by doing our throws that we're supposed to be doing at the beginning of the throws and thanking our Patreon. Thank you so much for your support here at patreon.com. It lets us build these fantasy worlds with this Linda backstory.
God, this logo is absolutely going to be our head of lettuce against Patreon.com's continued existence.
Yeah, the jelly bean sucks.
That's okay. We didn't change last time. We don't have to
Nope.
change this time.
We're going to ride it out.
Wait,
Your move, Patreon.
How many logos back is this?
Two.
Three? Two? Okay.
Two. They moved on to a different logo, and we're like, nah. And they're like, yeah, you're right, actually.
At least they didn't change their name.
Their new
Yet.
logo is like, it can be anything because it's just a shape.
How
You
about
can
a
color-
logo?
Yeah, you can color it and do whatever you want with it. And you're like, okay, well, how about we just make it what it was before?
Like, tech bros have moved on from cocaine to, like,
Oh, it's ketamine now.
Yeah,
okay.
Everyone's
they're
on
all getting
ketamine.
K-hold.
It's being used especially as an alternative to therapy.
Hey, do we have any other things that we're supposed to do?
Yes, we do.
business-wise?
We've got
bump of ketamine.
a panoply of YouTube channels over at youtube.com/loadingreadyrun. Find all of them linked from there. You can become a member there. Thank you. Super thank you if you do. And we've also got twitch.tv where you can give us your subs and bits. And I think store.loadingreadyrun.com still exists and continuing to exist until the end of time. Get yourself something nice.
All right. Without further ado, let's build some Linda lore while we play Crokinole.
fantastic.
Team Croak and Team Knoll.
Yeah. So how Crokinole works is we have this board, and it's like shuffleboard essentially.
Or curling, or...
Yeah, it's sort of, so you have
Table curling.
a team that sits across from one another, and you can see Cameron and I are in a team, and Ian and Alex are on a team, and each team takes turns shooting pegs into the center, and then say after shooting the discs into the center, and Alex just throw out like a random assortment of pucks, and I will quickly explain scoring. Wow, your team did a lot better than ours, but that's okay. So the scoring is sort of subtractive, and the rings get more and more valuable. Anything in this zone is 5 points. Anything in this zone is 10 points. Anything in this zone is 15 points, but if you get it right in the center, it's 20 points. But the scoring cancels each other out. So Alex has 2 black pieces, and I have 1 white piece, so nothing happens there. These 2 white and blacks cancel each other out, and then those will cancel each other out. So at the end of all of that, they would have ended up with 5, 15, 20 points. So that's how the scoring works. And you are trying to manipulate your opponent's pieces, knock them out.
Couple things here too. Rounds go to 100 points total.
Oh yeah.
The first shooter gets to shoot any. Well, they have to aim for the hole, obviously. But if they don't get it into the center circle, then their shot gets wiped. Every subsequent shot has to interact in some way with one of your opponent's tiles.
And if it is on the line, it is pulled back to the
Yep.
lesser.
We're doing negative breaks.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
This is a hardcore game for hardcore people.
Shoot for the hole.
So we might as well split some stuff up here. How many is that?
Oh,
here.
I've already divided my pieces in half.
Thank you, Catherine.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's very important that you. So yeah, I don't know if you've never seen us play Crokinole before. We're fairly serious about it, but not so serious that we're not that we're good at it.
Yes,
So just
exactly.
temper your expectations.
We are
chat.
in the ladder climber arena of Crokinole players, where we
the
get big
sweaty
angry but suck.
Yeah, we're
Fucking lag!
we are definitely the people that get defeated in the sports anime montage scene.
Yeah.
We're there, but
So-
we're not good enough to have lines.
We do need to choose who's going to go first. Cameron, do you want to call heads, tails?
Sure.
Okay, heads is desert bus. Tails is the bus itself.
Tails. Dang.
Heads.
What's the most you've lost on a coin flip?
Alex, do you want to go first?
I can't
Or do you
wager
wanna-
unless I know what's up for bet.
Sure, I'll go. Okay.
Oh, well,
Does that count?
I think if we're doing negative breaks, that wipes that.
Really?
If we're doing negative breaks, we got to
Oh
for
man.
consistency.
Wow, we're hardcore. Now, the last time we played, I think people were like, "Why are you playing like this?"
Because fuck you, that's why.
Because
I think like we're making it like unnecessarily hard on ourselves. Well, sorry.
Jesus.
Okay, that was too hard.
for those who were
Remember how
wondering
to play Crokinole?
why we're spinning these things, the discs are all. If you're not a Crokinole head like we are, the discs have
Crokinole.
opposite sides to them. One of them is
Yeah.
slightly convex, which means it can spin like that. One of them is slightly concave, which means it sticks more to the board.
Yep.
Yep. I was trying to put it on the concave side so it would
Well, I'll be damned.
There we go.
be
Okay.
slow.
Game on.
Go, Cameron,
I
go.
think you can tell the convex side because you can see the lathe.
Beautiful
mark.
shot, Cameron.
Thank you.
So I have to hit your piece, eh?
Yeah. Discordant, unfortunately, the board has not been oiled nor boozed.
I just got some camellia oil.
Ooh.
Is it here?
No,
Oh.
I have it at home.
Now, is that a finishing
up
oil
the
or
board.
is that a lubin oil?
Both. I got it from my Chana.
Nice.
So it's,
Look at that. It's like behind there.
I believe it's like a type of finishing maintenance kind of oil, and I also believe it's food grade.
Oh.
It's nommable.
I mean,
Okay. Okay.
I'm still a fan of just standard mineral oil
Nice.
for this sort of stuff.
Incredible.
Do you have some food grade mineral oil?
Yeah, I got it from the pharmacy.
Okay, yeah, I should get some.
No.
Although strictly speaking, we're not going to be eating off of this board, so food grade is less important.
But we do touch it a lot with our hands and snack
Exactly.
with
Yeah,
it, so
and
that's why
Never wash our hands and
I wash my hands all the time.
every transition change.
There's much worse things you could finish something with. Although, they tend to sort of like vitrify when, that's what is implied by finishes. I've got some shellac. Although
Yeah.
I don't know that would wear so.
We don't
good
want
with
we don't want that
friction.
on this.
No.
This is a horrible shot for you, Cameron.
yeah, it's just a little challenging. What if?
Am I crazy or does denatured alcohol smell really good?
I don't know what it smells like. But I think if we take it out of its natural habitat, it's probably...
Boo!
Hopefully this will work.
Was that because of their score or because of my incredibly bad joke?
No.
Oh.
That was
Wait.
that was their score. That was me hissing and booing at my friends exceptional shot.
Yeah, that was incredible, Alex.
What do you got, Paul?
I hit an instant replay. Sorry.
Oh!
Instant replay, let's go.
Oh, I did it.
Okay, yeah, we take your. We believe you.
Watch.
Can we Madden this?
Oh, I forgot we had this.
That's
What? It's slow-mo,
that's
too?
beautiful.
Yeah.
Shot, Alex.
Paul's the best.
That's so
Rad.
great.
That will
So
be-
many options for you.
That will be my high point.
Rad!
Again!
Hashtag own goal.
How did this turn out?
Kapoing.
Oh, it bounced off of.
wow. Yeah.
Tricky,
Oh, look, you can
tricky.
see the moment where my fart breaks.
I mean, actually, that's fine.
Doesn't it have to interact?
No, because there are
But it has
there,
to hit a
there are
white
currently
piece.
no white pieces on the table.
Yeah, there's nothing for you to. Hey, good job, Cameron.
No, please, I beg you.
Not again.
It'll do. A strict upgrade on score.
Friendly fire. Ooh, tasting history mention. Cam, do you watch that channel?
He's irritatingly handsome.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's fair.
Too much.
Hard tap, 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 tap.
Clack, clack.
Oh!
Ay-ya.
I mean, aside from the 40
How
points
the
that were
hell do I make this shot? Because I can't bank it.
Well, you can hit this one first, and then that.
Does that count?
That does.
that does
Okay.
count.
That's not so bad.
You can do some pool
Yeah,
type
as
shenanigans.
long as it interacts with it.
Doesn't require direct interaction.
Yeah. That was.
Oh!
So
But if it
yeah,
has
they're both going
no
actually.
interaction, it's a cruel mistress, the Crokinole board.
It's got a snake on it. Of course it is.
Yeah, these two, they're not having a hug. This is a battle.
Isn't this the Mexican flag?
What?
An eagle and a snake?
I know there's an eagle. I think the snake is in the talons, but I mean, this is. Can you make a round flag?
Je ne sais pas.
I feel like hawk and serpent is a tale as old as time.
Ooh.
I mean, you did hit their thing.
I knocked it directly into more points.
Oopsie.
Holy guacamole.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah.
Huh, how about that?
And I guess like a round flag is just a windsock,
What?
which I recently found out has way more utility to it than you think it does.
Is that so?
Like the reason they're striped is
So yeah, because the volumes will show
Right,
more.
yes. It shows the like very loosely the wind speed.
Yeah, you can tell how much wind there is by how erect the windsock is.
How,
How
firmly
engorged.
it flaps.
Yeah.
Did anybody else see the Hawaii Mars landing?
yeah.
No.
Well, not live. But
I managed to make it up to the airport just in time to see the flyover, and then I couldn't see the landing because of trees, but it was very cool. And man, you could hear the butts unclenching.
I was driving home from Rhythm Cafe at that point and only managed to catch the snowbirds just coming out from behind a building downtown in a delta formation, going up and to the right. It was ridiculous.
That is cool. I
Mother.
was kind of, I was like, I stayed home. I was like, I'm gonna stay home and do some work.
That's why
I
Ian,
was very productive. I had a great time.
that's why Ian always has peanuts in his
Back.
pockets, just in case some
Further back.
snowbirds
You have
come
to be
by.
back on this line.
Yeah, just
Oh,
in case
I'm
anybody to
Oh, you cheating?
feed a snowbird.
Very nice shot.
It's going to be a challenging one to hit.
Yeah, without wiping out our own stuff.
Oh, there's a cactus on there.
Maybe from that.
I don't.
Yeah, no, tough one. Tough one.
I think I have a better angle here, but we'll see. I'm probably not gonna hit this, so I'm gonna try to stay clear of this guy. Because I'd rather foul out one piece than two.
Hell
Very nice.
Wow!
All right.
Hold of that, and I guess we'll keep them together or something.
Play. Ooh.
Ooh, that's smooth.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Perfect interaction and then into the
That
center.
was my last piece too.
I've got 2 more.
Yeah, I've got
Wait.
2 more as well, so I think
have
we
one.
might have.
Damn it.
You need 1 more then,
But I divided these exactly evenly.
and we should
Yeah.
definitely count these out next time.
Was somebody playing
I
from
did.
the gutter?
Maybe I might have missed a turn.
Maybe?
We have been having some good conversation.
Okay. Ayah.
Mother. But yeah, I think seeing the landing was important, not because just because of the Mars, but because the snowbirds themselves are due for retirement very soon.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the squadron, but the planes they're
Yeah,
using.
the Tudors are, what, 40 years old?
Yeah.
50?
So
They're
wait,
second generation
So if you
jets.
guys all have 1 piece left, do you have 1 piece left?
You started,
I started.
so take 1 more shot then.
Do you have another piece?
I do.
I swear I counted out 10 pieces for myself. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just because I
Chet
feel
thinks you may have accidentally just put 1 in the gutter.
Oh, yeah, for storage.
Yeah, all right.
That could be.
that sounds like the kind of thing I would do.
So I have a little humble brag about the snowbirds, which is that my dad has flown with them.
Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like the kind of thing he would do.
It is, and he now volunteers up at the aviation museum, so it was like almost full circle.
But I'm really curious to see what they'll replace them with.
He gets to play with the big planes.
Yeah, because, well, the F-35 is notorious for not having a training version.
I feel well. I mean, and they're an aerobatic squadron too. I feel like
Yeah.
they'll either get shunted into maybe some of the FA-18s that are getting rolled out.
I would not trust those airframes to do aerobatics.
They're
in.
also very old. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Blue Angels.
Yeah, but the Blue Angels get Super Hornets now, don't they?
True.
Maybe we'll get one of those cute little.
Did it hit the wall? I think
No.
No, so it's just fine.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we'll get one of those cute little light fighters.
I'd like to see F-16s personally.
Go, Alex.
This is the
This is the last shot.
hammer.
Oh, I'm scared. Ugh.
What if we got them F-22s?
Oh, hey, yeah,
Okay.
no one's using those anymore.
All right, so doing some subtractive scoring.
Okay, so
These 2 cancel out,
they do.
and then we've got 20 from a hole,
25.
25.
And then we have 20, 15,
35.
35. There you go.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
So one team is 25, the other is
Oh, wait.
35?
Yeah, so you have
Yeah.
15 then.
15. Yes, we get 15 points.
Whew,
That's
there
how
we
that
go.
works.
Wait, one team has 25, the other is 35? That's 10
No.
difference.
Wait, yes. 5. Sorry, math.
25. Sorry, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
Right? 20, 35, 5, 25, 10.
10.
We have 10.
We got 10
Okay.
points for that, but the game only goes to 100.
We're professionals.
God, I'm so bad at math.
So we're thinking 10 is the number we're supposed to have?
I
Yeah.
believe we're supposed to have 10.
Okay.
I have 10.
I have
I
10.
have 10.
I have 10. Power
Okay.
of 10. The Eames movie.
Something else happens then.
I saw that at the art museum in Amsterdam.
Which?
They were just playing Power of 10.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Power of 10.
It's it's a wonderful document. Well, it's not really a documentary.
experimental film?
Yeah, the idea is that you start with this couple on a having a picnic, and you move 10 meters away, and then 100, and you
Okay.
keep going away by powers of 10
Ooh.
out. Then you go backwards the other way, back in.
Oh, maybe
and
I
then-
have seen this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it was made like in the 1960s by like the people who made the Eames chair.
I saw a version of that in like Omnimax. That was pretty sweet.
I started.
Actually, no, I believe Alex started because we won the.
did.
Yeah, we won the.
Oh, it's my turn.
So yeah, you actually do start this time.
All
I
right.
just crundled it.
Just crundled.
Yep.
To crundle in. Have the confidence to just say,
Whether
look out, assholes.
Prepare yourself for a crundling.
maybe if I ever get around to writing my memoirs, I'll have like a glossary of like weird terms that I invented over the years.
Right, yeah. Crundle is an Alex Stacey joint.
I think so, unless I heard it somewhere else. Dang it. I was defining the difference between like schmeng and schmung. Schmung is like thicker and greasier, more stubborn.
Okay.
Like cosmoline is schmung.
Is schmeg oilier?
I think it's like lighter, like crustier.
Go ahead. Ugh.
See, I always associated schmeng with more of a distress noise.
Schmeng.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Like a little yelp.
Yeah. There's like a 3% chance that schmeng will be the last sound I make. Well, I suppose it won't be the last sound I make because I assume the last sound I make, if the last
If the last,
utterance is schmeng, is probably like a series of crunches.
yeah, I was gonna say is one solid crunch.
Yeah.
Buh.
Yeah.
Still the greatest line in cinematic history.
Alternately, Cameron, instead of some crunching noises, what about a satisfying thump?
Possibly.
No! I'd rather go out in a foom. It implies some air displacement.
I don't
Yeah.
remember the context. I think there's like a movie I was watching about like.
How did that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
That was
I don't
impressive.
know what
Okay.
happened.
I think I might have hit one of my other pieces though.
Replay.
That's allowed to happen.
Huh. Oh, no, you
Oh,
banked it
wow.
and then
Okay.
traded it.
Wow.
Oh, yes,
It-
I guess then you would pull that.
Yes, they're both out. That means.
It's
Ooh.
wow. The
Hey.
Ripley.
Man, this replay's real good.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was when I was watching Command and Control about the Damascus missile silo incident, and how like you should probably be running towards the silo.
At least it's underground.
Well, no, because like if the nuke goes off, then it will be very painless.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. When the 4-minute warning starts, run towards the airbase.
Yeah.
Oh,
The,
no good.
fortunately, it did not go off. Just the missile silo blew up.
Yeah.
My-
yeah.
my-
That was the one where somebody dropped a wrench down the
They
missile
dropped a
silo.
socket.
I
Yeah,
swear
like a
it
wrench
touched.
socket.
I swear this touched.
Well, let's see.
oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever
It moved.
read about the Netherlands disaster?
Maybe. No,
Um,
it doesn't sound familiar.
There was a there's your problem episode about it. But it just had like, if you look up who Nedelin was, he was a Soviet general in charge of artillery who was later in charge of their space program.
Oh.
And if you look at his biography on Wikipedia, you will see that the end date or his place of death is Baikonur Cosmodrome.
That sounds exciting.
They found his medals.
Like a slag heap?
Yeah, in like a puddle.
Oh
Beautiful.
my god.
But luckily, both my elementary school and my high school were within running distance of CFB Edmonton back when it was an air base.
Cool.
So yeah, we were right inside that initial circle.
I watched the documentary made in, I think it's like the 50s, maybe 60s.
That's a rude shot.
About the SL1 incident.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That was the one where it had like 400 motors, right?
No, this was like an experimental reactor that they built. It was
Oh,
like,
was that the one where the guy got embedded in the ceiling?
They're like, where's the third guy? Oh, he's in the roof.
I have so many other pucks to hit, which is good.
Nice.
Okay, cool. There's a fascinating video, actually. I think I downloaded it for posterity. One of the nice parts
Nice shot.
Thank you.
about urban explorers that are completely out of their mind in
Whoa!
former Soviet territories is that they get footage that would never be possible through sort of official channels. So, Kryo-san went to the, I think that it was the Baikonur Cosmodrome where the Buran
Oh, Buran,
is.
yeah.
And they got tons of footage of it.
I've
Right,
seen.
because it's just sitting there, right?
Yup.
Kind of like covered in bird shit.
Yeah.
A little
In
bit
fact,
graffiti.
I think they set off some fireworks inside
That
the
shot ruled.
the
Nice.
thruster nozzle.
I
Oh,
definitely
wow.
watched a YouTuber who went mucking around in some stuff and then got arrested and thrown out of Russia.
Yeah.
As one does. This is we're gonna
We're getting, yeah. I have not been pulling my weight this round.
It's
We
funny.
get
This
a,
is that's
get
the
a
same
puck check.
puck check.
How
I
many?
I
have
have
two.
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 All right.
So we're perfect.
That's the same channel as the guys who built their own X-ray machine, and they were just like shooting it at each other. It's so bad.
All right.
Wither the Therak.
It's ungood.
Wasn't the Therak the one where you could set it to either like electron volts or
That was yeah.
yeah, it had two different settings, but it let you input the volume from one into the other.
Yup.
We did a story on Chill Point last week that somebody's
That's good for us.
there's a new company that's working on providing a service to MRI packs of cards, like Pokemon cards, because you can see like where the foils are and stuff.
What?
Oh my
Oh
god.
wow,
That is mega. Who just went?
I did.
Gotta love the scientific archaeology that's being done with MRIs, though. People taking these scrolls.
Oh,
of,
yeah, and you
of-
can just-
yeah, scrolls of vellum that can never be unwrapped, and it's like, yeah, we'll just scan it and read it.
That rules.
Yeah, virtually unwrap it.
Holy
Wow.
Hell yeah!
Replay. The anticipation. Ooh.
What?
Wow, that changed that a lot.
My burn.
Don't like that.
Wow, holy moly.
Is that black one by
It is
Is
on
that
the
out?
line.
If it's on the line, it's out. That's,
Really?
That's my. Is marshalling of this? Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta be consistent. Positive.
Oh,
negative
baby, a
rates.
triple.
Mama.
All right, Cameron, I think we just focus over here.
Yeah.
Well, we've.
Nice.
Dang it.
that's
After all this, hopefully we end up with
and Alex has the last one here?
I would go to that one and see if you can. Go from there at that one. See if you can bank it in here. Good enough.
all right. So after all of that,
10 points. Team Black.
just for Team Black.
Team Croak.
God, that could have gone so much worse for us.
It could. That last shot, stellar.
I feel like
I did it totally by accident and had.
Thank you.
Crokinole points seem to always be like, either very low or just like one team
Yeah,
just
one
gets
team
like
gets
100.
70.
Yeah. Maybe that's a side effect of the differential scoring.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's hard.
Oh, wall.
Good job, Cameron.
Thank you, Kathleen. Nice.
Ooh.
Get it.
Oh, I finally watched Blade Runner 2049.
Is it good?
Oh, for the first time?
Yeah.
You look sad.
Okay, I think it was very pretty seeing it. You utterly understand where Villeneuve's coming from to make Dune. Dune looks a lot like 2049. 2049 felt like I love Blade Runner. I have nothing to say to say about Blade Runner, but I'm extremely stylish.
Yeah, that's a fair read on it.
In Dune, it makes sense that there are constant dust storms everywhere.
Right, but I could see environmental collapse Los Angeles being like
A
heavily
dust bowl?
Yeah, heavily desertified.
Oh, especially like it's wide. I see wide swings back and forth in a terrible climate
Oh,
catastrophe.
yeah. Close.
I think
Very
I
close.
should rewatch it.
Yeah, Bautista was awesome in it.
Yeah.
We need to replace all like nerds in films
With a giant
with just
dude?
giant
Thick men?
Batista with tiny glasses.
Yeah.
And the smaller his glasses are, the smarter he is.
I cannot wait for the Metal Gear Solid remake with Batista as Otacon.
Yeah.
Metal Gear launches nukes.
Hold on. You're saying our government-funded military program is being used for something bad?
Also, I should pronounce his name correctly. Otacon. The convention is named after. Or sorry, he is named after the convention, not the other way around.
Really?
Really, that's some solid branding right there.
That's amazing.
Do you remember when he pissed himself? That was great.
Sorry, I
I
just
don't
want to see
remember that.
how you,
Why
how
did I
you
do
shot
that?
without hitting either of those spots.
Just jumped on over.
Just
Just jorking it.
thread the needle.
And by it, I mean my peanuts.
I was also really like, as I was watching it, I was like, this feels really familiar. And then I realized that the vibe and a lot of the shots of like computer screens and people working were a lot like Ghost in the Shell 2 in a sense. Right?
Really?
Like just those. You remember when they go to see the
I've
doctor?
actually not seen that.
Oh, it's good. I liked it.
Oh, she did it right.
Did
Yeah,
he?
Oshi.
Oh.
It feels. Some of the shots feel very Oshi-like.
I mean, I would not put it past the current timeline for Villeneuve to be an Oshi fan.
Yeah.
Pissicles. Bonk.
Go. Whoa. Yeah.
Oof, that's bad.
Replay.
I can take it from anywhere in the quadrant, right?
Yes.
Yeah, as long as it's 50% within your quadrant.
Bonk. Nicely done.
Okay.
Almost came back into the hole too.
And
Cameron, that was pretty good. We moved them away from the hole.
Yeah.
both cheeks on the table. Oh, not on the table. On the seat.
That would be. That's what we need food safe finishes for.
Cheeks on the table.
The food safe finish doesn't protect it
For
from
some
the,
reason, I was saying, cheeks on the table, rug on the floor.
The whole club is looking at horror.
It's like this shot of like everybody bouncing ass on the table, and then cut to you all have pink eyes.
That is just like that's like what a 30-second generation generative AI produces.
Hey, my brain does that for free. We don't need to make climate change worse.
Oh man. Bruh, shut up.
Oh.
Hadaba. Habakadaba. Habadaba. Hadaba.
Yeah. Let's go fast.
Who eats with their butt under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Assassin.
Oh, I was gonna say, now he needs a tracheotomy. What?
Hell was
Wrong
that
one.
shot?
Can we get a replay? I wasn't looking. Oh.
Oh no, it got one.
Oh,
okay.
good job. Yeah, no, that was an excellent shot.
It was
I just
clear.
wasn't paying attention.
Wasted.
That's okay. Plenty of pucks left in this game.
I'll have to bring back the GTA 3 wasted sign.
I love that.
Oof. This sucks. How am I supposed to get this without killing that?
Ooh, ideally you're gonna knock it off the pin right back into the hole too. Not bad.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It moved.
Time for us to clear the floor.
Now I can tell the chat about
This one hit the wall, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
the idea that I had earlier, which is Crokinole Legacy.
Oh,
So we just Oh, I'm sorry. How rude. It would involve a drill and more pegs.
Winner gets to remove or add pegs.
Yeah, and then like you would play with
Alice.
like larger or smaller pucks.
Maybe the button in the middle is just a hole that like you lose the puck down.
Oh man, the gutter is just like an actual
You have to play with fewer.
There's an incinerator.
They're not the pucks are briquettes and you have to burn them.
Go ahead, Ian.
Speaking of
They're edibles.
Actually, if they were briquettes, there would be a limit to how hard you could fire them before they disintegrated.
Nice.
play with Binchotan.
Oh!
Ting, ting.
Oh man.
Also, because I need to now replace my drill, because
Which kind of drill?
it was a plug-in drill that got
Sorry, Cameron.
smoky last week.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's no good.
good lord.
Poor thing.
We just got raided by Benjamin Wheeler. Hello,
Hey,
friends.
welcome, Rodeo.
Thank you for having us on your screen. It's great to be here. That's
All
not
right.
bit infringement.
Yeah, the drilling of holes was
25.
more like
25.
rubbing very vigorously holes.
25 points. Paul, please, for
25 to
Team Knoll.
Team Knoll, up to 35.
Yeah, maybe we should have a workshop on drill sharpening.
Well, no, this is an issue with the whole saw that was getting gummed up with MDF. There was really no way to save it.
Oh.
It would MDF.
Well, it's for arcades. You need to use it.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
For that only, you get a pass.
so that combined with a video I watched last night from our good friends at Combustion.inc. Not sponsor, should be though. I need a kitchen drill. So I'm taking.
What?
Oh yeah. Turns out cooking meat from frozen is actually a much better way to cook the meat because of the way because of what happens during defrosting.
I am.
When you defrost your meat, the outer layers get defrosted faster, which forms liquid, which then seeps down into the frozen areas and gets refrozen, putting more pressure on the cell walls.
Oh, and bursting the cells.
Exactly. So it's a
Ruining
chain.
the
It's a
texture.
chain reaction of actually removing moisture from your meat to the tune of 33% difference.
Oh.
It's quite
Where
astonishing.
does the
Okay, so
drill
how
come
do
into-
The drill comes into it because if it's frozen meat and you want to get your predictive thermometer in there, you're going to need to
Oh
make a
my
hole for
God.
it.
Whose turn is it?
It's Cameron's.
Yeah.
Okay, so say if I had bought some steaks on sale and had frozen them to eat later, but I don't want dried nasty steak. How do I save my frozen steak
Oh
then?
man, if you want the best steak possible, then my suggestion is
With the frozen steak I have.
yes, with the frozen steak you have, you might be best off shallow frying it to form a crust and then putting it at 200 degrees in your oven to finish it up, and then
Okay.
just a little bit more fry on top to finish the crust.
While frozen?
but
or?
from
From
frozen.
frozen.
From frozen.
The thing about searing with deep fried oil is that, again, water doesn't become vapor until a certain temperature, 100 degrees Celsius. Ice doesn't unfreeze until it hits 0 degrees Celsius.
So it gives me a whole extra 100 degrees Celsius? How is this working?
It really does. It means that
I was joking!
it means that outer edge is going to get a beautiful sear on it
I can
before
get it
the
up to
insta-
200 degrees.
before the
That's not
inside starts actually cooking.
That's wild.
Mother.
So I have an important question. High-speed steel, titanium nitride, or cobalt?
Probably high-speed steel.
Piss.
And
But
just to be clear, is a kitchen drill like a special thing, or is
that
that just
in?
a drill that you decide to use in the kitchen?
I think honestly, it's the bit that you want to keep separate from anything else.
I actually think that there's more utility to a kitchen drill than you might think.
I
That's
agree.
how I mix my peanut butter.
Oh, one of the last times I used my drill in my kitchen was to grind spices.
Somebody comes into your kitchen, opens up your jar of peanut butter, and there's just a hole in it.
Go ahead, Ian.
No, I've got one of those hand grinders that's usually made for coffee, but I use it for spices. You put your spice inside, set up the chuck on the little nut on top, and just
All right.
And then you have Szechuan peppercorns,
Exactly. In powdered form.
which are annoying to grind.
Numbing.
Yes.
Wow.
No scores! No scores!
The point is,
But the game has started now, right?
I guess.
What is this? This is in reference to a question you asked me a few weeks back, Alex. I'm now taking applications to whether I'm a Makita, a Milwaukee,
you
or
gotta pick a team.
I gotta pick a team.
I think that was one of the funniest, like, stupid sort of, like, handyman things.
Hey. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
People now have food questions for you, Ian.
Oh,
People want
no.
frozen shrimp! I'm so sorry for cutting you off.
Cam and Kathleen, have you heard this thing about, like, when you reach a certain age, you pick a color team to join for power tools, and you stick with it until you die?
Oh, like, from now on, everyone's getting me yellow power tools?
That makes sense to me because I have I have not the thing with power tools, but with kitchenware.
Oh.
Where I've got
Come find me.
where I've got that sea green
Oh, okay.
Le Creuset.
So
You're in Le Creuset territory.
I got a big orange La Creuset, and it's the best pot I've ever owned in my life.
Yeah,
It's so
no.
useful.
As it turns out, you get what you pay for with certain things.
Yup.
Oh, you know what? As it turns out, I bet you get what you pay for with lots of things.
I've been pretty happy with Team Red.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Well, I mean, also once you get invested into the like battery and charger infrastructure,
big
then
thing.
it just like it makes sense. Gosh darn it.
No, this is good. This is good.
There's no reason why the batteries are all non interchangeable, but they are. So
That is for evilness reasons and to lock you into their ecosystem, so you have no choice but to be a loyal customer and accept them.
And Kakos asked if you can use you use it with shrimp. Shrimp are small enough and don't require a crusty exterior or don't
Don't
benefit
shrimp
from
basically cook instantly.
that. Exactly.
Can we get a replay? I think your shrimp are gonna be okay. Oh no, we missed it. It was
all
too
right.
It was too fast. But it did a beautiful arc around the table and everybody's pucks. Nice shot, Cameron.
So just so I'm clear, a shrimp fried this rice?
my replay only goes back 5 seconds.
No.
So
It was too fast. Drat.
But yeah, if you like cooking, my number one tool recommendation is invest in a good instant read or predictive thermometer. No, that didn't interact.
Very vaguely related. Does anybody know anything about reconditioning lead acid batteries?
No. Sorry.
Okay.
I just chucked them in the ocean like everyone else.
Did you see that there was a post that was going around about just shaking your head at old times? It was like I think it was for a popular mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
To get rid
Exposing
of,
your oil.
Dig a hole.
dig a hole, fill it
some
with gravel,
gravel.
and just pour the oil into the ground.
Yeah, and like the bottom says, by the time of your next oil change, the oil will have dissolved into the ground.
I just went. It's
Okay.
Ian's turn.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yellow is typically DeWalt. Teal is Makita. What are the other ones?
Ryobi, which is the one I'm
Ryobi.
tempted about just because of my
No, but that's like
Japanophile
that.
status.
No, but that's the
Ryobi is the sort of like the
The-
lime green one.
that's the House Depot home brand.
Oh no, that's Impact.
Oh.
Actually, I could see Beej being on Team Blue, like Power Fist. It's like, fuck you guys.
Can we get a replay? I'm gonna be that jerk.
Bonk. Wait, what?
It didn't hit one of ours, but it hit yours.
Does that knock it out?
Yeah.
What?
You can't interact with your own pucks,
Wait,
I
right?
don't believe so. No, you
hang on.
can interact with them. You
Because
just,
I've banked off of them before.
you just
Yeah,
remove the
okay.
one that didn't.
yeah, if you interact with
All
your
right,
own,
well, I put it back.
yeah.
Oops.
I'm
Oh,
unclear on
it also went out of bounds before it hit it, so it's
Right.
Oh, right.
No.
Yes, orange is Black & Decker.
Ah, yes.
I got a dorky Black & Decker thing. If feel like Ian, you might appreciate this. I fell into a research hole about the Black & Decker Workmate collapsible workbench,
yeah.
and how the old versions, before they outsourced to like overseas contractors, are much better if you can still find them, because they have, I think they're called H-frames, because the superstructure is like cast aluminum.
Yeah, that would do it.
And I got one
Nice.
from the 70s. And there's a guy online who, I think he runs a website called like hframes.com or something, that is like meticulously cataloging all of these, like this like specific era of workbenches.
That's like the standard thing, right? Is know, with any tools or whatever, there'll be really nice, high quality ones. They get a really good reputation, and then they go, "Hey, we can continue charging this higher price, but we could outsource our manufacturing, and make more money."
I kind of want to try and find some pre-war Stanley planes, but those are probably expensive. Ow, you okay?
Yeah.
Although I think I might like Kana better.
The example of like older generations just throwing stuff, like disposing of things really inappropriately, are the little slots you sometimes find in older bathrooms.
That was so wild when I found out that that's what that did.
Yeah, for disposing of.
Whoa! I almost saw that like go straight through Cameron's torso.
Right.
Oh wow!
It's like that scene in Dragon Ball Z where just fires it through him.
10.
Oh, I've got one more.
Oh,
Put it back. Run up that score.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10.
20, 30, 40.
Great.
All right, this
Wow.
team, the score is now 45 to 30.
Yeah. So for those of you who didn't know what we were talking about just now,
sorry.
So,
That's good.
sorry, that was
For
that was 30 points to
That was
40 points.
To Team Croc.
to Team Croc.
yeah.
So 35 to 50.
So this slot that you would sometimes find inside your medicine cabinet in your home is there for you to dispose of razor blades.
Yeah, safety razor blades.
Safety razors, double-sided, and you just put them in behind the wall and don't worry about it.
Yeah, they don't go anywhere. They just go into the wall.
Yep. This is why I always recommend that if you are doing any renovation in your home, just like put something behind the wall or in the cabinet cavities for someone to find later.
They only go there to give some poor
for
contractor tetanus
in
later.
80 years. Yeah.
That's for the borrowers to use it.
For the borrowers to get tetanus. Actually, they could probably turn it into like an industrial shear or something. Actually,
Just buying houses looking for a cache of pre-1945 steel.
Oh God, we're gonna get to that point, aren't we?
maybe. I mean, that actually brings us back to wood planes, where Japanese plane makers, they really prize British architectural iron because it's so soft that it's practically metal fatigue, and that gives it properties that make it really, really good for making plane irons. Because you have like really soft iron, and then it's laminated with high carbon steel for the blade. And so sometimes if you get like really good plane irons, they have bolt holes still in them.
It touched. It touched.
Oh no, I saw it.
Got it. These things fascinate me. They're
Gesundheit.
Zentai. Yeah, like the cross section looks like a Butterfinger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice shot.
Wow. That is exactly what I was trying to do. It's so rare.
Yeah.
That could have been worse.
Yep. It could have been much worse.
Like that.
I mean, it did touch their piece, though, and that's the important thing.
Get me with that Roman lead. Oh.
Flobenzo, no, the iron doesn't have to be 2,000 years old. It just has to be from before 1945.
That shot was abysmal.
Absolutely disgusting.
Oh no.
We've gotten lots of pucks.
Beautiful shot. Replay, replay. He lines it up. Takes a swing.
Good splits.
Beautiful clear.
Deeply satisfying.
Okay, Ian, so who do you think is going to win? The radionuclides, lead, or microplastics? Also, whose turn is it?
Microplastics.
You sure?
Oh God. I mean, I know there's no guarantee of coevolution and the idea of a sediment layer turning into petroleum on other planets. But let's just consider for half a second that dark matter is just microplastics from previous civilizations.
You can't just say stuff like that like it's nothing.
And this one is touching.
So I guess we're going back to gourds then, huh?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me to see cellulose-based, single use.
Yeah.
That's just paper.
You,
A lot of processing goes into paper.
yeah.
All right,
If you
that's fair.
can just wrap something in a banana leaf, that's
Yeah.
honestly.
Or like,
I've had some of those. There's like the bags that are made out of cornstarch type stuff. Mm-hmm. Although I've had a few of those disintegrate early on me.
Like,
sorry, I'm just thinking onigiri wrapping that you don't have to take off. You just eat the whole thing. It's like raw.
It moved.
right, because like, how long does a soft drink stay on the shelf for before it's sold?
I don't know.
Right, like there must have been a lot of research. Not a lot, but there must be a figure on that. It's like, a bottle of Coke goes from the bottler to the distributor to the customer and is like consumed within, I don't know,
You've
7
seen
days.
restocks happen between less than a week to a week. I would say, yeah, they stay on the shelf less than a week. Is what they prefer.
Yeah.
This does have me wondering what, like where I'm at with that kind of exposure, because I drink so much carbonated water.
Get ready for glass to come back.
Okay.
And honestly, aluminum cans are fantastic.
Yeah, they can
because
be
they're-
almost infinitely recycled.
They do have a plastic liner, though, don't they?
Sometimes.
They do.
Yeah.
They all do. But
That wasn't so bad.
there's a cool experiment you can do where you dissolve the entire aluminum without the plastic, and you just have like
right.
a
Is
bag of Coke.
Is that a gallium thing?
Copper.
The other thing you could do is you could wax line the interior of them. That's
But I believe
What happened?
replay.
Oh, okay.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
That doesn't count though, does it?
Are you
No.
sure? What?
Because it didn't interact with any other.
What?
I don't know.
No, not the way we
but
play.
it's so pretty.
That was.
Man.
Just remember that. Remember that force.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do that again. But
I wonder if world-class Crokinole players are just like sinking them one after another until somebody misses and
I think that's it. Yeah.
yeah,
And
it's
then
like
they just like.
it's like
Olympic
bowling.
Crokinole.
It's like bowling where you get where you just get strikes
I've
and
got one
strikes.
piece left.
I have 2.
Okay. Oh, you're the hammer.
Yeah.
Where is One Piece? Is this the One Piece?
Hits on Cartoon Network. No, I
Did
think
they
that doesn't
find the
exist
One
anymore.
Piece yet?
More like one piece of shit.
Whoa! That is dangerous bait.
So you've heard that they are making a remake of One Piece.
What?
Yes, I will. I will cop to the fact that the series has not.
No!
Yay! The series hasn't ended yet, but they're starting again fresh, and the reason is the original episodes are in 4:3, and kids find that so off-putting that they won't watch the show.
Well, from what I understand, the animation is like pretty shaky too.
It's as good as it was during that time frame, which is pretty good.
The problem is the show's been going for so long that the technology and the style differences over the years has messed things up. Yeah.
God, are we gonna end up with like series of Theseus, where it's like just like a continual, like renewal of the same thing?
Well, if the rumors about Star Wars being rebooted
Alex.
by Disney
Was
are
that
true,
it? Oh, that was it.
Sorry, what?
Okay, hold up.
yep.
I didn't sound like a thing to me.
There's no. You know what? Fine. Who cares? I don't give a shit.
20 points for Team Croak.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, before we go...
55 to 50.
No, that was Team Knoll. No.
Oh,
Team
wait,
Croak
sorry.
should have like 70 points
70
now.
points. Yep.
Okay. Before we go to our next round, Auntie Linda's got some Linda wisdom for you. Maybe I should come up with a different name for
Some
her.
wisdom.
That would be Auntie Elizabeth.
Oh, right.
Hands out the wisdom. The Lindum?
Lyndon Johnson.
Lindum Deep Johnston.
Johnston.
Hey kids, Lindum Deep Johnston.
Sorry, yeah, Tex Nerve, you are correct. We should have been up by 20 more points because of the center hole one, too.
Right.
So we're at 90.
90. Thank you, Texan Reverend. So we're going to take a short break where Cameron and I feel a bit demoralized about our Crokinole skills, but you know what? We're going to come right back. And until we come back, everybody stick around and cycle your fluids and be respectful to one another and the earth. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. You know what? This actually looks pretty good on camera. In the studio, it looks ludicrous.
Can you do the Ariana Grande stool pose?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what she looks like when she's making stool.
Kathleen DeVere!
It's like, oh God, I just pulled my hamstring.
I mean, we do need a few stools for the office. We got those arcade podiums now.
Just got a Charlie horse.
Welcome back to AFK here on the Mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment, where we're making some very bad decisions with regards to our physical
And
health.
I'm really afraid because one of us is next.
Yep.
Okay, so we're playing Crokinole.
And we're in the middle of game one. Team Croak, Alex and I are currently 90 points. Team Knoll, Kathleen, and Cameron, 35. I think this first game is going to be very quick, and then we can maybe do some rock, paper, scissors to swap the teams.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. Who started last time?
Me.
Alex, start us this time.
Okie dokie. Bonk.
Perfect. Oh, I forgot to gather my bits.
Yeah, do keep them out of the ditch. Or gutter? I don't know.
Nice.
Wow, we're playing efficiently.
So I didn't realize that slap fighting had gotten so unbelievably hardcore.
What?
Oh, like the
Is there a
slapping
league?
competitions?
Yup.
Isn't that just like giving each other like CTEs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, there's a guy who's, like, the side of his face caved in. It was grody. I think he went on to win, but it was just, like, it was seriously, like,
Could you imagine just like slapping someone so hard their face just like droops and they like stay standing?
You're like, oh, I'm going to be put in a casket.
So football without the pretension.
Well, yeah, it was just like some serious like Riccio shit. I'm sorry. It just,
This one goes.
Yeah.
Or sorry, that one goes. This one stays.
Yeah.
but yeah.
But if you're supposed to interact with your opponent's piece, but you interact with one of your own pieces, do they not both clear? Because we've played it both ways, I thought.
Well, now we're screwed.
I've asked this before.
I have the rules open, and I was reading them before the show, and I think, let me double check here. If one or more of the opponent's discs are on the board, the shooter must try to hit one of them. Note, this can be done directly, but This can be done directly, but by ricochet off a poster on the disc, or even by knocking another post into it. If the shooter fails to hit an opponent's disc, the disc that he shot, wow, way to gender your rules, is placed in the ditch. In addition, if the shooter fails to hit an opponent's disc but hits any of their own discs, or their partners, you are right, those are placed in the ditch.
All right.
Bruh!
So you can hit one of your discs in order to hit one of your opponents.
But if you don't,
But that's a high risk maneuver because if you
Yes.
don't, both of them are out.
Oh, okay.
okay. Cameron has a fairly easy shot here. You've been playing both clear tonight, yeah. You know what? It moved. It counts.
Not a bad shot.
Respec. Respec into what?
I was thinking about trying Necromancer, actually.
So EMT.
I really wish the chat could have had my perspective on that. Just seeing like this is a very beautiful shot.
I think we need
It
to.
just took off.
Yeah,
We need some RFIDs in these, much like the Fox used to do with the puck in NHL games.
Oh, right.
Wait, was that how they did?
And have
the,
like a camera that like tracks it.
You get a little glowing thing around it, and when you shoot it fast, it goes blue.
I remember how much hilarity there was around the Canadian comedy circuit for the blue dot
Oh,
on
the
the
blue
puck.
puck, yeah.
Like, yeah, you can't really see the thing that's black on a white background.
Cause you're blind.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Cameron, that was beautiful.
Oops. It's okay.
For all of the rigmarole in that, the results were very middling.
Right, there's no other discs, so that's totally fine.
Send me to Crokinole jail.
Croca jail.
Put me in the croca hole.
Oh. Croak like a hole.
Incrocinated.
I'd rather die than boil up your board.
Sorry, saying encrocinated makes this very distressing because we're trying to get things into a thing.
Isn't that just where you like teach children about crokinole real early? You get them incrocinated.
What are we doing on the bed, stepbrother?
No. I don't think I can possibly hit this without taking out our other piece here. I feel like I'm just gonna burn a rock rather than try to make this impossible shot, Cameron. Because like, in
Yeah,
what
I
universe do
mean-
I not hit this guy?
Yeah, it's a very difficult shot. I encourage you to try it. But yeah, reasonable.
Wonder how this would play with a with non-wood
Well, like, what material would you use?
brass.
Ah! Wait, okay, hang on. You can do that, but you get to use tiny hammers.
What if you get a little knee pad for your fingernail?
Or a thimble.
Ooh.
Oh,
Live by the rules, die by the
oh
rules.
no.
Oh, phew.
How about keep 'em wood, but everyone gets a little hand plane, and like you can it'd be that's the legacy thing is you have to
You get a tiny little. Actually,
Okay, hold on, I've got an idea.
You can
How about
adjust
instead of
your-
using the pucks, we use something that will like stick solidly,
uh-oh.
and instead of like playing it like this, we mount this on the wall
Oh.
and throw them at it.
Interesting idea.
I dig that.
Or we make this enormous and we all stand way far back from it, and then we make the things out of like brass or maybe stone.
Right, and instead of a circle, we use it's a long.
Yeah.
Just a long.
Long.
But what are we going to do if we want to play
Long
this in
knoll.
winter?
We would have to do it on ice.
With
I
sticks.
think that would be okay. I think that might be fun.
As someone who did that last year
Oh,
over
okay.
the holiday.
Sorry, Ian.
No.
I just thought of a great live bit.
Yeah.
It's regular crokinole, except all the pieces are different materials but painted to look the same.
Oh yes.
Punted it.
And you have you
That
have
was-
to yes.
That was it.
I have one
I've
left.
got one left too. Okay, well, you then me.
Okay.
You have to blind
Sanctity
pick
of our
and then you're
game.
committed. So yeah, you have like balsa wood, basswood, stone,
Time was I could name every type of wood.
cake.
Chocolate.
Okay. So the result is that Team
Team
Croak
Croak wins.
Yeah, Ian, I remember talking to you and Corey after your curling outing, and both of you were just wrecked.
Yes, no, I
Yeah,
was.
isn't your first like year of curling just slipping and breaking your ass every 5 minutes?
Yes, and if you're entirely out of shape, your first 5 minutes of curling is the only curling you will do. Because you are just going to be so sore and so out of breath.
Yeah, I did some curling once, and I was like, "Why is my back so sore?" But you're just like you spend the
bent
whole
over.
time.
No,
going,
the back, the core, the arms, the legs, because you're on ice.
All right. Speaking of on ice, we've got to put our teams on ice and come up with some new ones. How should we do that?
Okay, you know what? I'm going to say, how to do this? Actually, here we go. Kathleen, you are white. Cameron, you are black.
I mean, I'm wearing white. He's wearing black.
It's true.
Alex, choose a hand.
Left.
You're on Cameron's team.
All right.
Trade me spots.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
There we go. Simple.
Do we have new team names?
Team. I just want to do like a DJ Sting at like Team DJ Sting in the house. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Token white.
No.
I do appreciate that. Just like hard no.
No.
Yeah.
Windsor Palace has announced the passing of His Royal Highness.
Team drive time.
Team. God. Okay, so has anybody heard the new JPEG Mafia album?
Nope. How about Team Kino and Team LaCroix?
Oh.
Instead of splitting it up, like, can we have one team that's all the consonants and one team that's all the vowels?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I love that. Do you want to be a vowel or a consonant?
I like vowels.
Okay, we're gonna be Team Vowel. Actually, Shirley, we're Team Oh. What the hell?
So,
Oi, oi, oi.
All right, Alex.
Team Crinkle.
so
The
it's
bus's
like-
heads call it in the air.
Okay. Heads. Goodbye.
Is that right?
It is.
There's an N in our...
right.
Yeah.
It is tails. Kathleen, do you want to go first, or should I? I will go first then.
No, I was. Graham brought me dinner, but I don't think I can eat McDonald's in front of y'all, so I said I will just hold off on it.
Noble.
Yeah, can't or won't.
I shouldn't because it would be super rude.
You remember in elementary school when somebody would get McDonald's for, like, lunch?
Oh yeah.
Kinda.
No.
We had a hot dog day, and then later pizza day, which I preferred because I have never liked hot dogs.
Do you know Penelope prefers hot dogs?
To
Hamburgers.
I mean, it might be a texture thing.
Yeah.
She doesn't love beef. Ow.
I've started getting vegan hot dogs.
Yeah.
They're nice.
What are they made out of?
Stuff.
Vegans.
Yeah, the
Good shot,
Dangerous.
Ian.
I mean, it's kind of funny thinking about this in retrospect because, like, the hot dog day, you would get, a hot dog
Good clear.
and
Good clear.
a glazed donut and a little carton of milk.
Huh.
Yeah, on hot dog days you would specify like you would get hot dogs. You would get however many hot dogs you pre-ordered. And then I think it was like a carton of milk or chocolate milk or apple
I
juice.
don't think we had chocolate milk.
I think you got the option for chocolate milk.
Weirdly, we didn't have hot dog day. You brought in your own main for lunch, but you had pop and chip day, where you could go down
Really?
and buy a pops and a chip.
Okay, I actually went back to my old neighborhood where my elementary school was, and the drugstore that we used to frequent is still there. It renovated a bit, but they also still have the old 5-cent candy,
Nice.
which was what a nostalgia trip that is.
I mean, do they still keep the penny candy, or has inflation finally come
I
for
haven't
that?
seen penny candy in ages.
It's when they were like, we don't do pennies in Canada anymore, that was the end of penny candy.
Pretty much. I guess you could get 5 for 1.
My first year back in Prince George for Christmas, I went to my old high school, which had been demolished,
Nice.
and I got a chunk of concrete from it.
Ooh.
Great shot, Ian.
Just
And
like the
good
wall.
souvenir.
My old high school is still kicking strong. I kind of want to go back to Prince George, but I don't know what I'd do there aside from be like, well, I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, apparently the food is still good. Prince George always had, like, good food.
We should send you and me to Prince George to do a
Oh,
tourism,
that would
Cameron.
be
Yeah.
very cool. Just make sure you go to Four Post.
Yeah, we'll go there and fight. It'll be the finale.
Oh, I mean,
just
like,
have a
literally,
scrap.
like, is Four Post still there? They tore
Yeah,
down
yeah.
your school.
Oh, Four Posts was a hill. It was a geographic feature.
And it had 4 posts at the top of the little trail that you would walk up to,
There were
right?
more like 7. I don't know why it was called Four Post, honestly, but it was. But yeah, I would totally go back.
On the company's dime
Yeah.
to make content.
Was it one of those things like my elementary school had these like mysterious wooden like sculptures, or not sculptures, they were like wooden standing pieces that were all in like different configurations that were part of like some poorly conceived like workout thing that they were putting in, but nobody actually like explained to the kids what you were supposed to do with all these sort of wooden
Replay.
structures.
Sorry, Ian just did something amazing. Oh, we just caught it. Look at that!
Nice.
Nice.
What a shot. Sorry for interrupting, Paul.
No,
I just
no.
wanted to make sure we got our 5-second window.
Nice.
Ow.
What was your guys' playground equipment like? Because there was
Steel.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because like there was some
And
hilarious
wood
ones.
chips.
Yeah, there was always like very coarse wood chips.
That.
That one, replay? Did we see that one? There we are.
Okay,
oh yeah,
yes,
that went
that-
out and came
yeah.
back in.
Okay, but yeah, that one's out. Okay.
My favorite were like the concrete lollipops. It was like a steel post with like an orb
This
of
is
like
brutal.
of like pebbly concrete at about like adult shin height.
It was like a leapfrog thing.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
you'd hop over them.
We had the steel playground for a long time until we fundraised for a modern style playground with a zip line.
That always seemed like a little more dangerous.
Yeah, the zip lines are. Penelope's in a science camp today, but like there's still outdoor playing time, and apparently one of the other kids bailed on the zip line, and then it was like showed up with like an ankle wrap the next day.
Hell yeah.
It'll be a good story.
I mean, I just remember jumping off of 2-story structures in the playground.
I
Like a test of bravery.
I always really enjoyed jumping off the swings from bar level.
Yeah, if you can get up there, which obviously you can.
We had oak trees at our elementary school, and like when the season was right for the acorns to fall, kids would collect them and huck them at each other.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We didn't have any fruiting trees, but we did have pine trees. This is notable because at a certain point, the property that the school was on decided it was going to consolidate properly, and so we moved a bunch of the trees.
What?
Yeah, if you've never seen a tree mover,
Oh,
there are
wait,
these
no,
big
I have
things,
seen.
cones that
There's
just
like,
come in. Well, they just come in and like put a cone of dirt and remove it from the ground where the tree used to be. There were some rains that occurred
Oh no.
that filled up those holes
Oh no.
to the top level.
Oh, so they were just exactly correct, so that you could like put one kid
Whoa.
in and then put like a manhole cover on top of them.
Oh,
Is
or
that everyone?
yeah,
Yeah.
Great.
or entirely, or you could think that it was a puddle. Oh, you're gonna go take a big running jump and make some big splash.
All right.
You just disappear.
Yep.
You know what? Nothing. No one
Yeah,
scores
nobody
anything.
No one scores anything.
No scores. No scores. No points for anyone.
We could have all just gone home, and the result would have been the same.
Interesting.
If
The
you-
only winning play is not to move,
Yeah.
or the only winning move is not to play.
If you are just joining us, hello, I'm doing a Werner Herzog impression, and we are going to talk about the futility of Crokinole. With the reductive scoring, you could spend all night shattering your fingernail, creating an enormous blood blister where it will torment you for weeks, and for nothing. There will be nothing to show for your efforts. No scorecard, no
Hey.
accolades.
Hey, I'm gonna make lots of Reddit karma by posting the popping of my blood blister on Reddit.
Can you imagine the sorrow of professional Crokinole players who just flick a little bit too hard and their nail falls off, and they just have to either have to move to a different finger and retrain from zero, or just retire.
They already retired, so they're Crokinole players.
Who goes first?
Who went first
I started
last
the
time?
first this
Okay.
game, so I think it's you.
Man, I wish like gory body horror stuff wasn't so compelling to watch. I have like this intermittent thing with it.
I can't. I won't.
Oh, that's because you're, a rational, normal. Well,
No!
but like more on the normal spectrum
Alex,
in some respects.
the depths of my
Goodbye.
insanity currently, we're not going to talk about. Ooh, but we can talk. You know what, though? We can talk a little bit about something that made me briefly go insane, but is now soon going to for you to be able to buy it yourself. Earlier in the summer, I got asked to write a Dungeons and Dragons one shot
Heck yeah.
for the Hank and John Green Don't Forget to Be Awesome Holiday of Pizzamas. And so that comes out in September. And I can't really tell you anything about it because Pizzamas is a big secret.
Is there a dungeon and a dragon?
There it is. I will say it's for a popular 5th edition role-playing game. Or whatever the OGL compliant wording I used was.
I'm extremely happy to hear that you're still out here propping up Hank and Tom Green.
Who's up?
It's my turn. No. Cameron, did you go?
I did.
Oh, it is my turn. Yeah, there's some references in there. I had a lot of fun writing it. They had a lot of fun play testing it.
Very nice.
And
All right, Alex, clear him.
I'll try.
I do. That was pretty good, Alex.
Yeah.
But I will say,
Goodbye.
it is literally one of the most unhinged things I've ever done.
And that's saying a lot. You've had a fair career.
I went hard. I was just like, I didn't need to go this hard, but I'm going to. I have permission to share some box text, and my favorite piece of like roll to investigate text is just reality twists here. Like it is a sheet, and there is something pulling on it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
buy my thing when it comes out, please. And actually, you will have to buy it because it is a limited time only sale item.
Ooh. Digital only, or there will be physical rewards?
Digital only.
FOMO.
I mean, if it's
Oh, Lost the Pirate says, I've got a pizza miss blanket here on my bed.
and don't
Many nerd fighters in our community.
digital is also forever.
Yeah,
Just wait till it's no longer for sale, and then mass release. Mother.
I should spend more time on archive. There's some wild stuff there.
Oh, there's some shit that's not supposed to be there. I love it's the best, and it's the best website on the internet by a large margin. Is archive.org.
Yeah, archive.org feels like what people in the 80s imagined a,
Perfect website to be.
Yeah.
Well, the Library of Alexandria on the internet.
Yeah. Except this one's stuffed with porn and Disney afternoons from the 90s.
There's porn on there?
Oh yeah.
So much!
How the hell did I not know that?
Hey, do you want to see naked people from the 70s, Alex? There's so much of it.
Okay.
Naked
good.
people from the 70s, 80s, and today.
Do you want to see some raunchy films? Ooh. Lur's on archive.org. That's where we put our podcasts, I think.
Yes, it was. It is.
Whose
still.
turn is this?
I don't know.
Who just went?
Okay. You
Chat.
have.
I
yeah.
have 6.
Okay. I have 7.
I
You
have 7.
You are up.
It's my turn.
Bonk. Oh, Library of Alexandria probably had some great erotica. And now it's gone.
Oh, Trilobite.
What?
Little roly-poly.
Just-
Eradicated wholly. But she had a pretty good run.
Am I having a stroke?
He's doing lyrics,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, no, it was a song.
Oh, okay.
It was about an extremely successful organism that was around for millions of years and then has no living descendants.
The Habsburgs?
Just a little guy.
Habsburgs still
I
are
know,
still
yes,
extant.
Yes.
There's still Habsburgs out there.
They're still happening.
Good grief.
I mean, you can find a picture on Twitter of a Habsburg eating a hamburger and somebody replying to it with like, this is the clearest evidence I've ever seen of a real life civilization culture victory.
Oh, speaking of things that were just right. Alex,
Huh?
you're up.
Speaking of things,
Things that we found on archive.org that are great end products. I've recently become extremely enamored by Columbia Records' series of Jam Trip and Digital Trip albums. These were things that were put out in the 70s and 80s, and they're mostly covers of television soundtracks that Columbia owned the rights to, that they farmed out to some absolutely amazing jazz artists and synth artists from the early 80s.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you would actually really love some of these. But yeah, the most banger cover of the Macross theme and soundtrack as a whole exists only in vinyl form.
Laserbeak's Fury points out that the Library of Alexandria probably had literal erotica.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it probably had an archive of actual sapphic literature.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like literal.
Literal sapphic.
Yeah.
Sadness. Is it Camstorm?
No, it is yours.
I mean, 'cause
What the hell?
that was the thing. No, that can't be. You've got 2 left. I've
I
got
have
4
3.
left.
I've got 3 left.
You've got 3 left?
Okay, then it's-
that's correct, yeah.
Yeah, it is Alex's turn.
Wait, no.
If Alex has 3 and you have 4, then it's your turn.
You're correct.
Oh, yeah. Why don't I should not weigh in on anything to do with math.
But yeah, if you were supposed to, as a ship, surrender all of your books, you know that the spank bank of every ship.
Yeah, it's like what would sailors possibly have?
Crude, less vicious drawings.
Oh no, can you imagine having to be the guy on the ship who has to read out the erotica to the people who can't read?
Oh, right, yeah.
Man. You'd be
The coxswain.
And then Esmeralda did let down her hair, if you know what I mean.
Get to the good part!
Skip the flavor text, I'm almost there.
Tell us about the humping. It's almost next watch.
Good shot.
Not really.
I mean,
I moved one into the corner,
Yeah.
but also ruined it.
You're a rubbish storyteller. I'm like a rope in the wind here. You take that back.
There has to be, now that I think about it, some sort of international competition for erotic readings.
Probably.
I mean, there's a lot of competition for
Right?
erotica.
I mean, I imagine that's Patreon. Right? Just sort it, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Start an OnlyFans just for thirsty fanfic.
Like, just for reading it?
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
for,
yeah.
for
I mean,
reading it and writing it, I assume.
I mean, you're kind of describing like erotic
I'm
voice
out.
actresses or
Yeah.
actors. And
Was that everybody?
No, I have this one. This one. I'm gonna put it. Hey,
Thank you.
okay.
What's the strat here?
I feel like the strat is just like clear this shash.
Well, that's... I think we clear that, actually, because everything else
All right, you do you.
cancels.
That was probably
Not as well.
Well, it's the same.
Yeah.
We have 4 pieces down here. They have 3, but
Boo.
they'll have probably.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. Okay,
So we
well,
have,
let's
Do-do-do-do.
go.
and then
The-
these
Those
two
two
go.
go.
These two go. These
Nope.
Nope. These two go.
Yeah.
5 points to team. Oil.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that team name again?
Oi! Oil. Ian, I love your team name systems.
Thank you.
This was your idea, wasn't it?
No, this is yours.
I did not say only vowels on one side.
You absolutely did.
I did not put a replay.
Chat, who want to go back and clip?
I did not say that. That was definitely, I was like, yeah, and it'll be this team. I was yes-anding. It was Cameron. Ha.
Oh.
I know my stupid ideas.
Oh, well, maybe. Okay, well, we'll let
I
chat,
did say it. I did. No, I was yes-anding.
chat can litigate this as they need to.
Chat, I want evidence.
Oh, man, tailspin, though. You're up, because you just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Single stack or double stack?
Sorry, that was a false flick.
We'll give you one. Oh, that was,
That was
so,
so
close.
close.
Donk.
Oh, Cam had the initial idea. Kathleen seconded it. Yes, thank you.
So you did yes and.
That's what I do in improv. I'm always here to yes and not railroad people into the stupid things that I want to do anyhow. Speaking of which, let's talk more about.
What?
Oh, yeah, that just goes
Phase
away.
through it.
That's where I wanted to go anyhow.
Me, 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 me.
Meep meep pingu meep.
Newt, newt.
Newt newt.
Oh, wow.
Petulant brackets.
Newt, derogatory.
What is the antonym of derogatory? Celebratory?
Laudatory?
Laudatory?
That sounds more correct.
What?
Wow.
I would
Play?
have started with affectionate, but yeah.
Complimentary?
Complimentary?
Biff. Weird.
Wild.
The triple.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Chat's agreeing on complimentary.
Yeah, I think for plain English complimentary.
Continental breakfast, affectionate. Uh-oh. Here comes a banger. See,
Okay, yeah, no,
the idea has reached
getting
Kathleen's brain,
we're getting
but
to-
is jammed at the mouth.
we're absolutely getting divorce again levels
I
here at
was
this
just
point.
thinking about divorce again.
I missed Divorce Again.
You were there?
That's
I
the one
blocked it out, I
yeah,
guess.
That's the one I couldn't get through. No, I was just gonna say catheter insertion. What the fuck? Neutral.
I mean, neutral catheter insertion is definitely my neutral milk
Milk
hotel,
Hotel, yeah.
cover band.
Okay. Reminds me of
I don't know why. It wasn't funny. People were like, "Oh, she laughed so much."
the episode of House where he casts himself, and it's just like, it's not so bad after the first 8 inches.
Hold on.
Oh, right.
Yeah, thank you.
You get one.
Yeah, take them all. So, we were able to fix the issue with needles as a society. Well, yeah, this is something that Graham pointed out during his recovery, was that needles feel better currently because we've learned how to polish them
Because
after
they're sharper.
cutting them. Well, no, it's not that they're sharper. It's that they're polished. That the burrs have been removed.
Right, yes,
From the
because if you
cuts.
look at them under a microscope, they look like a felting needle.
So I would think that maybe that's something we can also apply to the catheter.
Stop it!
Look, I'm going to need one someday. You are too. I want that sucker going down smooth like some scotch.
I want to die from a burst splatter. I want to go with dignity.
Piss explosion.
I want to make a satisfying split noise.
You're going to just be sitting there one day in your retirement home, hear a loud pop. It's like, well, that's me then.
Down I go.
Finally.
Good gravy.
See you star
Go
side.
ahead, Alex.
I feel increasingly alienated as being the person who's not resigned to their fate, apparently.
Oh, my family's extremely long-lived.
So is mine, at least on my mom's side. Because, like, on my mom's side, it's, like, extreme longevity. Like, my grandfather lived to 100.
Oh, Scrappy
His
Jack.
his wife to 90-something. And then on my dad's side, cancer.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Yeah, I need to start looking at my prostate soon.
Your doctor does that, Ian.
Yes.
It's Alex's turn.
Thank you.
I was about to share an anecdote about that, but that would probably be a little too personal.
Yeah, it's up to you. If it's personal, it's up to you.
You got to take that piece out. Oh, no. Ian has to take that piece out.
Oh.
He has to shoot at it.
Actually, I'll tell you a different one. That's at my doctor's office. There was a little box that said stool sample, dare to check. And when you open it, there's a tiny wooden stool inside.
Aw.
Adorable.
Like, okay, yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Bah.
I can't believe that worked.
Ah, son of a...
That's when you know it's coming, when the music speeds up.
I'm trying to do the Sonic drowning theme.
Why does he want the rings? How does he know their value?
Do you think they heard that before the sub exploded?
No!
They didn't hear a single thing.
No.
Apparently they had an alarm set to, like, so that it would sound an alarm if the sub's,
Nice.
like, structural integrity was under risk.
Why?
So they probably had, like, half a microsecond of being the most scared anyone has ever been.
Given that Calgary and Montreal have both had burst gigantic water mains, they were just barely due for inspection. I don't trust anything anymore when it comes to pressure.
I I'm done. I've taken my shot. It's your go.
I still think like the Ocean Gate sub disaster would make a great first year physics exam question, where it's like you were in a 2-meter cylinder whose end is sheared off. Water pushes in as a perfect piston, and the problem you have to solve is like do your neoprene dive suits ignite before you are crushed?
Wow.
Right. Assume adiabatic conditions.
There's a lot of fun questions you can put there.
It's like how the pistol shrimp. It's
Oh yeah, it fires plasma.
well, yeah, its mandible moves
good.
so fast. There's like a flash. That messes me up. I also find it wild that it literally cocks its like claw.
Yeah, it has like.
It's like crunk, kablamo.
I just remember watching that on like some kind of documentary series, and it had a very gentle voiced like British narrator who was like, "It fires a stunning stream of bubbles."
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the American version of that program like added in like a handgun cocking sound every time it did that.
5, 10, 25, minus 10, 15 for Team Crokinole. 15 points.
Chur.
Victory is assured.
Well, I think we're well on the path.
I mean, yeah, it was. Yeah, Chad, it probably was near adiabatic. I assume that the volume of the submarine is, or the energy reservoir relative to the ocean is probably pretty like.
It was amusing that the Navy definitely confirmed that first and just had to keep their mouths shut
Yeah,
until
like-
they found bits.
Yeah.
Like,
Canadian Navy.
What
No,
is-
we definitely heard something.
What does near adiabatic mean?
Adiabatic is a condition in thermodynamics where you assume that a change occurs without there being any net change in energy in the system. Right? So you can hold things at like constant pressure, constant temperature, constant volume. Adiabatic is what it's called when there's constant energy.
The closed system in terms of energy specifically.
am I starting again?
It is Alex. It's
Yeah. Nice, shot.
Thank you. Nobody had diabetes? I have diabetes.
It's a perfectly manageable thing.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because like evidently mine is managed to the point where it's not diabetic anymore.
Like,
which
that's- that's
which
nice.
really confuses me
Yeah.
because it's
That's
like,
great.
how does that work? Oh well, I'll keep drinking water.
Because type 2 diabetes is different from type 1.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry. Adiabatic is no heat transfer,
Whoa.
which is different from like
Okay.
different from temperature.
No entropy for math's sakes. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Now when I say diabetes.
But like, I bring this up just as one of those things that, due to our neoliberalist world where individualism is the height of attainability.
Nice.
Nice.
That's an automatic 20 points for
Yep.
Team Oyo.
There's a lot of there's a lot of people who are going to get upset and sad that they feel like they've failed if they receive a diabetes diagnosis, and no, not the case.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Because man, anxiety has a lot of fun with that one.
But look at the world you live in. You're set up to fail. Absolutely.
Well, also particularly, I think it's sort of precipitated during this thing that happened in like 2020.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think we honestly should talk about it more. It's
How traumatic it was for everyone.
yeah. That it happened and it's still happening.
It's very peculiar.
Nice shot, Ian.
Thank you. And be calm about it. We're now 4 years
thoughtful.
in. We know what we can do to be better, and we know what we can do to ignore it. And
Biff.
Nice.
Oh,
Ugh, Ian, that's ugly.
that's a bad one there, eh?
I'm okay with
think
this.
I think you got a bit shittered there, Dolly.
That was a great shot, Ian.
Thank you.
Ow.
Oh yeah, by the way, Americans, if you're out there, good news for you. New COVID vaccines have just been approved. Go get them.
Ooh. I feel like I might need to get a booster.
Yeah, I got mine before I went to Europe.
Me too.
I'm looking forward to the time when we'll have COVID tests that aren't 6 months past their
expired.
expiration.
Yeah.
Well, good luck there.
Who just won?
Also, the nose spray.
Yeah, yes, that's a big one.
I got my tetanus shot.
That,
Yeah.
yep, is also endemic.
I was rooting around rusty scrap metal so often. I was like, you know what? Let's
Yeah,
not
let's-
not
yeah.
be stupid.
Yeah.
about this. They're still free, which is awesome. At least in Canada, anyway.
You could just like kiss one of that clothes piece and just add more shash to the board.
Yes.
Meh.
That's fine. It gave me something to aim at.
Why am I not able
No,
to
no,
hit?
that.
Oh,
That
stays.
that stays.
right.
The one I'm on the fence about is the shingles vaccine. Because evidently it sucks balls.
To get shingles,
Well, yeah. However, the inoculation is
also bad.
well, it's not bad. It's expensive and like it's kind of do you need it or not?
I mean, I guess the question is, how long does it last then? And if you have a
yeah,
risk
that
of
too.
it.
I like going for this one and just patrolling.
I do too, but I want to get rid of that one.
Oh, actually, yeah. Maybe we could like.
Well, you still hit it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going
Still
for this
going
guy.
good.
I am still Novid.
You've never had COVID.
Oh, you also a Gold Star COVID
Yep.
survivor?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Death.
Again, no shame on anyone who has contracted it, regardless of the number of times you have.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, absolutely, but also there was a brief time where I got really, really angry at remarks online being like, "Oh, if you didn't get COVID, you're like boring and shitty." It's like, I will kill you. It's like, do you have any idea how much I've sacrificed and suffered through to like not, to be responsible?
When it comes to any sort of airborne virus, it's all about risk mitigation.
Okay. Wait, yeah, that one's out.
That's also on the line. That one came out.
Yep.
And then bounced back in. That works.
What an interesting.
Do I go for this one or this one?
Where are you at here?
I feel like
Go for this one, because at worst you'll bounce it off the pin and send it off. So I'd aim for right here.
yeah. Well,
Not bad. So that.
that was my last shot.
Are we all out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's out there. That's out there. This is out here. So those cancel. 2 of these for 2 of those. These 2 here. So that means 5, 10.
10, 30.
Yep.
Minus 20.
Minus 20. 10 points. I had forgotten about the buttonhole.
10
The
points
boutonniere.
for
Team.
Ollie.
Oh.
I just realized a side
Oh, those
benefit
are mine.
All tied up.
to biking more often is like decreased exposure risk.
Yeah, yeah, no buses, no.
Yeah.
Also decreased stank and exposure.
And just like being active is good for your body.
It
Yeah.
sure
Oh,
is.
yes. No. the number one thing you can do for your health is just do slightly more activity than you already currently are.
Yeah.
That's it. 10,000 steps is a lie. 6,000 is actually where it starts getting good. 8,000 is where it levels off to almost nothing.
Really? So like 8,000 is no better than 10,000?
Basically.
What if
very,
I'm-
very much diminishing
What
returns.
if I'm an 18,000 girl?
I mean, you do you. I'm upright.
You could also just
Yeah.
take one really, really long step.
Mother.
I've been doing a lot of walking lately, and I have to say it's been very good for my mental health.
I do 2 hours a night.
Turns out going outside is actually real good for you.
Aaron CB says, I actually hate how much the advice go take a walk every day actually help my mental health.
Yup.
It's great. You get to listen to music.
Or audiobooks.
Or crickets.
Yeah, or just the sound of nature, your own thoughts. You can think really hard about book plots.
I kind of miss when I used to go for walks with my headphones and like listen to music. I need to do that again. But it's like weird because like I don't know if I have a music player on my phone, which sounds like a really stupid thing to say because like how hard would it be to get?
I really want to get one of the refurb iPods.
That's actually probably a great idea.
That way I just have a device that tells time and plays music, and I can leave my phone at home.
If you'd like, Cameron, if you want to purchase one that hasn't been refurbished and refurbish it on air, I'd be happy to help you out with that on Tinker Tailor.
Ooh.
I have an older iPhone, I think.
What if you... I have an iPod somewhere. I hope I didn't get rid of it, but I might have an old, like, blue clicky wheel one.
Yeah. Oh god, if you got the blue clicky wheels, there is a lot you can do with those.
Oh, well, I think I might have gotten rid of it, unfortunately. I might have taken it to be recycled.
The problem is that the batteries on those are notoriously difficult to replace. There's some very, very, very teeny weeny ribbon cables.
Ooh, Hades Leprechaun says you could be a weirdo planning out your next DM session, practicing villain monologues out loud. I literally think through dialogue. Yeah, I did, just went and I did that. I think through dialogue, and then people probably walk by me and think I'm insane because I'm making faces at myself.
I just get people telling me to take out my headphones and listen to nature.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I just
What?
Yeah, they're like, and I'm like, yeah? And they're like, you know,
Where do you walk
Who
around?
the fuck does that?
Boomers and Oak Bay.
I
Yeah,
think
oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's a function of where you live and the time you're taking your walks.
and it's also people who will walk like 3 abreast on the sidewalk.
Yep.
I don't move for those
That
people.
fucks me up.
I would like to not have to move for those people.
Yeah.
But if I shoulder check an 80-year-old,
Yeah.
You should probably just do the,
I go to Kingston.
They have lawyers.
Next time, just do the Donald
Mother!
Southern one,
Thanks.
like.
Go ahead, Cameron. But you didn't hit our piece.
Oh, you have a piece there.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't even see it.
They've got 20.
That's true. Good luck, Ian. Well, you didn't hit our other piece.
That's important.
Goodbye.
See, Cam, that situation would be the perfect time to have, the Pharaoh's Curse on tap. Just exhale like a cloud of sand, and they're. Did I just?
Nope.
No, it didn't
It's
go
fine.
in.
I got
but-
it.
I was with you until you said sand because I was hoping you were going to say scarabs.
I mean, that's pretty
Locusts.
good too.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's Oak Bay, so you could curse them with a fawn.
Ooh. That just eats their roses.
Yep. It's beautiful, and it looks at you with eyes that definitely suggest that it knows what it's doing. And it's going for the valuable plants first.
My partner saw one deer that just was eating a squirrel.
Oh God. I didn't think they were omnivores.
Basically, the only obligate herbivore that we know of used to be bees.
Huh.
Wait, really?
And
Yeah.
now.
And now we know that bees have bacteria farms.
Cool.
That is wild. I always thought that like herbivores were like strictly herbivorous.
They're opportunists.
Everything's an opportunist.
Well, I mean, if you're hungry enough, it's just like that squirrel's a lunch.
I just like the idea of a cute little fawn, like looking back at you with a squirrel in its mouth, being like, "What?"
Yeah,
What?
no, like this is mine. It made eye contact and crunched the skull.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it was the same deer that I saw in Ross Bay Cemetery. It was just like sitting there, kind of like munching.
No, this is way out in
Oh, okay.
this is on our farm.
I'm,
No!
as of the last podcast I listened to, apparently 40% of the
Nice
deer
snipe.
population is what we need to take out year by year in order to keep it manageable.
We should be eating more venison.
Yes, we should.
They eat it in England.
I mean, like,
I've got one piece left.
Oh, go ahead.
I just went though. Like, and then Alex went.
I'm all out of... Okay.
Did I pull out of the gutter? Maybe
Maybe.
I pulled one out of the gutter.
Let's say yes.
I pulled one out of the gutter.
So, 20 plus 20 is 40 to you. That's 45 total for Team Olier.
Oil.
Doing the comeback. So
I mean-
45 to 20, or 25 to 45 is what we got now.
another excellent
like it,
source
yeah.
of protein if you want to eat meat is rabbit.
Yep. I mean, it's not the eating of venison that I'm suggesting we hunt for. It's the ecological destruction that they
They are reeking.
wreak. Yeah.
Are you trying to enable me here?
Yes.
I don't think I would want to go hunting. Who's up?
I think I went last time. So is it you,
Oh,
Cameron?
all right.
But yeah, deer like eating trees, and we need more trees. And we certainly, and their only other predators are mountain lions and wolves. And we've certainly taken, mountain lions, wolves, and humans. And we've certainly taken care of 2 of them, which is a big fuck you to the economy. Or, sorry, ecology. Fuck the economy.
Also, deer are very hard to keep out of. They can like do a 6 foot just from flat
yeah.
jump.
Boing! They have like video game jumps.
Yeah.
Well, they make fantastic leather, too. Well, it's soft as hell. For gloves.
I mean, that's gloves, right? Driving gloves are leather.
But where do you
Nice
find
shot.
a deer cobbler? That's the question.
So take this guy out,
Yep.
and then I'll put it in the center. Perfect. No, I'm going to take out Cameron's piece. I decided to play properly. No pieces for anyone.
You still got 1. Yeah. Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
now you put it in the center.
Here we go.
Put it in the center.
Oh, well, that's
that
valid.
counts. That's a place to put it.
Yep.
I'd like to see them deers get through my concertina wire that I done pissed on.
I put it in the center and it bounced back out.
Not for meat, but what I'd like to see us breeding more of just for fun and just to have around is beavers.
Oh, I was. That's not where
Love
I
to
thought
breed
that was
beavers.
going.
Yep. Practicing animal husbandry until
but
he got caught at it.
They make the best sounds when they're excited or upset.
That's your no dig up, stupid. Oh dear.
I went to.
Oh, goodbye. It was me next.
Wow, the Sin Eater.
Oh, we can't get a replay on the widescreen.
Ian, you're going to be hurt by the time the stream is over.
Yep, you're the last one.
We could bring on an injury to end the curse early. Isn't it my turn?
It sure is.
Okay. Rewind.
Well, no, I
Well, except I'm supposed to be taking my turn.
yeah, but I did a thing. I messed it up. Go ahead, and I'll
Take
skip
your
that.
piece pack. Take your piece back so you can at least take your turn.
Okay.
Because otherwise we'll get way screwed up.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
Now it's your go. It counts.
Yep.
Thrilling Crokinole. The pieces.
Of course, Ian, you were saying that the deer are a big problem for the trees. So beavers aren't going to help the trees.
No, but they will help the waterways.
Yeah, the
so,
beavers are actually super good.
Yeah.
They literally rule.
Yeah. The problem is we depopulated the beavers ourselves, and they're primed to come back if we only let them.
Boys are back in town.
Oh, that was not what I wanted.
The pieces.
I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is if no one's willing to actually do any geoengineering on the atmospheric level, then we should at least do it on the macrofaunal level.
I mean, I'm prepared to try anything at this point.
Yeah.
Replace us all with beavers.
Wait,
Do we have beavers on the island?
Do we?
think
I
there
don't
are
think
any
I've
like.
never seen one.
we have to.
Not necessarily.
I heard of any like big rivers and stuff for them to hang out in though. Really.
Like we have a very complex watershed on the island because it's a big place. Beavers swim.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, that
Okay.
ruled, but
Yeah, worth nothing.
replay?
No replay. Oh, there it goes. No, we're too slow.
Oh, well.
Sorry, I missed it.
All right, that's okay. It's my go. We have no other pieces on the board.
Paul, should I build a tiny button that we can put on the table here to push the replay button when we need it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yay!
Dennis burn count. Dennis burn
Now
count.
you take that. That's your.
I mean, we could definitely make it like a Stream Deck button.
I was just thinking of like putting it together in a one of those like the no button,
Oh yeah,
but
just
with
like
an
a
ESP82.
Did you guys
Yeah.
get a center one this time?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
just like a
Wait,
big
I've still
red
got
Oh wait, you still gotta go.
a big red button that you can slam.
Yeah.
All right, your turn, Ian. Good enough. Okay,
Yeah, that would
this
work
is on the
well.
line, so it moves out. So that means we have 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55,
75.
75.
Oh, you win.
points.
Yep.
Oh, and even. Ooh,
Well, that actually works out really well.
7:30,
Yeah.
and I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can absolutely not get another game in. We win. Everyone wins.
Yay.
Yeah, Alex and I won once. You and I won once. So.
So wait, you won twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone wins.
Cameron didn't win at all.
I'm giving Cameron one of my victories.
Cameron's
Oh, boy.
Cameron's the recessive gene on the pea plant. 2 X's.
I'm the
Makes
biggest
sense,
loser.
right?
All right, well, I'm going to say that's going to do it for AFK for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. A reminder that you can check out everything we do at loadingreadyrun.com, loadingreadyrun.com/live. We'll show you all of our stream schedules. youtube.com/loadingreadyrun will get you a link to all of our various channels. And, of course, store.loadingreadyrun.com is a place where you can go to get yourself something nice from our own things. And it's our big P boy, the big P friend. Patreon.com, loadingreadyrun, where you can stream your own support for us month after month in a constant, unending stream. And if you have trouble getting your Patreon going, see your doctor first, and then contact your banker, and hopefully we can get that put together. So for myself, Alex, Kathleen, and Cameron, of course, Paul
Goodbye.
over there on the ones and twos. That's going to do it. Good night. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.